if I can get this camera to sit. Hey, what's going on, man? By the way, those firecrackers were awesome. Thank you. I don't know if anyone will show up. You, I've got two. Awesome. Uh, Thank you. I think I can read it. I got this on my stand, and I had to tape my phone case to the to the tripod. I don't know if it looks good. Anyway, this might be a little bit boring for you all. I just Barbecue Rando was saying I should go live, and I didn't even tell him I was going live, so he probably won't show up. But basically, just working on the big rack holder here. I'm looking around for it, but this is this is the prototype. The thing is huge. And what I'm doing now is, so I'm going to produce 12 of these big ones here. 10 of them are going to be for sale. And I'm working on the inside. We've got, it's hard to see, but they're holes. So all these holes that go through, hey, am I making, hey dude. So I'm, Sacktown, I missed your thing. You guys are going to have to like moderate because I'm not going to see it all. This dibs on the first one. I'm flattered. So on the inside here, this rail there, it's so hard to see. There we go, the light. You guys can see the holes. What I'm working on is I decided instead of going with two rails at the bottom, we're just gonna go with a single one that's a little bit wider. And that way, what it's designed to do is when you put your cakes in here, this goes up 4 inches at this point. You can hold small cakes, and you can hold all the way up to 16 by 14 and a half. So a pretty big cake will fit in here. Maybe you can do multiple as well. But that's the first part of it. And then there's also a topper that's designed for it too. And that topper is essentially a frame. And I'll bring it over to show you. No, that's not gonna work. I've got it behind a couple things, but essentially you can shoot cakes from this thing, and then you can also, this frame will be hooked up with 3 separate sleeves. You can see the holes that are there, and it will drop right on the top. Nifty. And inside there, well, we're a little sideways, whatever. Inside there, we'll go 3 different sleeves. The first one, this one will go in the middle, and this one's gonna hold rockets. You can see it's gonna hold, hi, thank you. And this one's gonna hold bottle rockets, and maybe even, I don't know if the 3-inch bottle rockets will fit in these holes, but the smaller holes, those will fit pretty large rockets. So hopefully, I don't think I'll ever have one. I've seen one, but you know, I'm in the fountain area. But it's designed that this, once this goes into the side, it is going to, you're going to be able to rotate it. You can pivot it. So you can angle whatever you have. You want to shoot at your neighbor's house, you could do that. No, I wouldn't recommend that. But, but it's angleable. So this is going to go on the inside, and then to the left and the right. So it's a 3-inch. Yeah, I don't know how big those holes are. I've asked my buddy Sky Graffiti. He told me, but crap, I don't know if I listen. So these are almost an inch in diameter there, or at least across the side there. But what I was saying is that these top ones, this is very much like that rocket launcher, the launch pad. So you see the screen here. Underneath, there's another screen in there, which will help stabilize the stick. And then at the bottom, there's a piece of wood. So you'll put your bottle rockets into the topper and shoot them straight from here. Your other rocket sticks will go all the way down and through, kind of like this. This is a space rocket. All right, so this will go, if I'm gonna hit the ceiling, you'll feed these guys all the way through, and you can also angle them if you want. That's that. So, and then there are going to be 3 more sleeves that are 2 more sleeves, 1 on each side, and those are going to hold these mortar tubes. So you're going to have 6 tubes on one and 6 on the other, and those sleeves are angleable as well. So you can go straight up and down, to the right, to the left, whatever. So that's it. So again, just saying hi to you guys. Hope you're doing well. I know I'm on the West Coast, and it's starting to get late, so I'm pretty sure I saw GA Pyro. You're on the East Coast. It's pretty late there, or the East, South. There you are. Yes, exactly. Like an all-in-one shoot rack. And yeah, pretty excited about it. So, but I'm only doing 12. Unfortunately, like all the things that I wanted to put in here, it just took forever. So we could just go with a wow. It's yeah. I figured it was midnight. I could go, an 18-shot rack, but you can get an 18-shot rack anywhere. Now, obviously, it's a little different because you shoot cakes from it. You can't shoot cakes from regular mortar racks, which gives us a nice little advantage. But I thought if you're buying this, you probably have a mortar rack or 2 or 3. So I think it would be cool to have this thing in the center. I guess you could get 3 sleeves of 6-shot if you want. They aren't so close. When you drill the holes, they won't split the wood. Yeah, not too much. I mean, you'll notice this one looks like a little weird split here, but for the most part, no, they're not. They're not so close. You can see. And it's super sturdy. I'm using deck screws in here, doing little, I'm so like woodworker. Like I just find how to do things. Could you spread them out? Not really, because you see the wood over here, how thick that is, that reaches out to about here. So you can't go any farther with as thick as this wood piece needs to be. But they're doubled up, right? Because I'm smart. No, because as you put the tube in, or the Roman candle or rocket, or whatever you want, it holds it straight. If you only had one, just like the old, the old bottle rockets, people, thank you, the Cali. The old bottle rockets, people would take these big screens and they would make one giant frame, and you'd have to drop those rockets all the way down to the top, and they could light them from underneath. And so the difference with this one is it actually raises the top part where you're going to light up above. You didn't have that before. And then so all those rockets are kind of leaning in different areas when they're just on one screen. We've got them on 2. 3 a.m. It is not 3 a.m. Pyro Monkey. Not where you are. I know where you are. So anyway, just rambling on. Uh-oh. I'm dropping stuff. I wish I had yeah, Cali Pyro, you don't live in Mexico like you've said before either. All right, so yeah, I wish I had some more fireworks and stuff to show you guys. I'm gonna kind of head in and out. I'm gonna just be drilling holes here, and I'll show you a little bit about what's going on. But what I was explaining is that I'm only making like 12 of these, 10 of them for sale. They will be customizable, by the way, so you do not live in Mexico. All these sleeves, whoever orders them will be able to have them painted in whatever color they want. So the screen will be painted too. But so if you want all red, or you want, hot pink, or some whatever color, your favorite team's colors, just open a beer. All right. Anyway, root beer would be my choice. But anyway, and my camera is just shifting on me. It's because it's so lame what I've done to hold it, but we'll see if it stays. Eventually it'll probably be on the ground. So we'll just turn ourselves a little bit. So all 12 of these will be customizable with colors. So you guys would choose whoever buys these. If you don't, hey, Robert. Anyway, whoever decides to buy them, they're going to be expensive. It's just, for me, it's kind of an art project. It's taken forever. And so I can't, push them out at 60, 70 bucks. They're going to be like 130, 129, going to be expensive. But this takes, just in labor alone, about an hour to make. not even counting painting, just for the one sleeve. And then you have the 2 other sleeves, and you have the whole box. So there's a lot going into it, and hopefully you guys will like it. So awesome, actually great idea, wood stain. So what's happening? Sacktown Pyro noticed and mentioned it to me, and I had noticed it as well. Pyro Ethics is doing some pretty awesome wood stain racks. They're mortar, like 6-shot or 12-shot, or I forget which ones he was working on. And we were talking about finishes and stuff. And so he thought, Sacktown Pyro thought, and you're probably still on, that staining the box would look pretty cool. And I agree. So this is actually black on the inside and blue on the, it's so hard to tell. I don't even know what it is. It's blue. Is it blue on the outside? I can't tell anymore. It looks black, but the inside is definitely black. I thought the outside was blue at one point. I don't know what happened. And I don't drink. So this is just me normally. So the inside and the outside of these big boxes themselves will be stained with a black stain, and I just picked it up and it looks cool. So GA Pyro, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it looks black. I must have sprayed over the blue to make it black. But it's going to be not this color. It's going to be, you're going to see some of the wood graining, and actually it'll look a little bit like this, but a little more finished. This is so hard to see, but this is a black stain. It'll be doubled up. I only did one. It's so hard to see. Okay, but you guys get the idea. So black stain for the inside, the outside of the box. Plus we're gonna do the frame itself is gonna be stained. So the frame will be stained, the outside will be stained of the box, and then you get to choose, if you buy one, your colors for the 3 on the inside. So I already know right now I've got an order for Cody B. He's gonna take blue for the sleeves on the inside. You'll probably see this on his channel first. I don't know when it's gonna come out. And also Big T Pyro, he's getting one as well. I don't know what color it is. Have you thought about interchangeable inserts where they could be one for only rockets? Yes, I have. Such a great question. How big is that compared to the musket shot, maybe? Yeah, oh, here, I can show it up. So yes, the original idea was doing interchangeable, like just one for rockets and one for the other things. But the issue is the way these are attached. You can see these bolts that go through. There's really no way to get to the other side of the bolt. It's really hard. You got to put your finger in. You got to put your fingers in to hold it in. So if I were to push the screw, this bolt, all the way in to change it, you run the risk of jamming the bolt up into this box, and it's really hard. It's hard to get that bolt back into the hole once it comes out. So it's just kind of tedious, but it is possible. And those of you that order, if you want like an extra sleeve, we could talk about that too, so that you can interchange and do all mortars or do rockets. Really, I'm going to limit it to one because these things are just a bear to make. But if they're popular enough and people like them, you know, I'll make more. But right now, this is going to be a limited deal. Okay, let's put that away. Pyro Monkey, you were saying the difference. So here's it's so hard to see, and I'm sorry for the just cluttered. I don't have that much room. Let's see. So here's the box, and here's the musket shot, and it's like, that's a quarter of the size basically. So this is 8 inches, and 8 inches, 16 going the other way. So this is a 16 by 16 box, and this is an 8. This is an 8 by 8. So really 4 times the size, if that makes sense. So you can almost get 4 of these in the one. All right, ba-boom. And it's really not for everyone. You know, I get it. When I first started, and thank you to a lot of you that supported me and the channel. 4 times the fun, for sure. A lot of you, you know, there are people, I came up with this idea of the scurvy dog with the 3 boxes, and got a lot of, you know, flack from some people. Oh, you know, you should just use bricks or rocks or, you know, whatever, some discouragement. But Sky Graffiti Pyro was the first one after the website came out and actually made purchases. He bought 2 of them and just has believed in the products, and lots of you guys out there have supported me, so I really do appreciate that. uh, so this product's not necessary for everyone, but I think it's something that if you know, like safety and like having fun and just something new and different and kind of cool, I think this will be cool. So am I messing up my jigs over here? All right, so I have set up some jigs. Big boy words. Wake me up in May Prof. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't catch all the messages there, but you guys are saying stuff and I don't see it all. But I should be, whoops, I should be, hopefully be out in Pahrump again. I don't know, April or somewhere around there. I know several of you guys might be coming to the area, and we should go out to Moapa, or Mopa, as some people say. Sky Graffiti calls it Mopa. All right, I'm gonna put that box away for now and put this frame away. And there are, all the frames are done. Oh, and these are pretty cool too. Use blocks, exactly. Hey man, it's fine. And actually it started, I'm not saying it's a guilt to anyone. You don't have to buy my products. And a lot of you have. I mean, we've sold way more than enough to stay, in business. So it's just, I'm doing everything by hand. My daughter will come out once in a while and learn a little something, but yeah, no, I appreciate it. Just do something, because it's the worst when you hear about people getting injured or dying. Speaking of Moapa, that happened a couple 4th of July's ago, where a person got killed, and there was an injury, and I think an automobile blew up or something. But Sky Graffiti was telling me that just people are just not conscious, when you're in a big area, shooting area like that, and you're drunk or whatever's going on, and you're just having too good of a time, you do stupid things. So do you make those canister racks? Yes, thank you. We do, or I do. So one of them is, and I'm gonna jump. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up. Okay, this is slightly loaded up. Hey, look at that. So this is the Scurvy Dog, and it separates into the 3 sections. It'll actually fold out and stuff, unfold out, and you can go in a straight line. So it will hold, this one 6 per box. Now we sell just the sleeve by itself. It's called the musket. Thank you. I'm reading. Heck yeah. So we sell the musket shot as well, but it's not just a rack. So it does hold. It does. I'm reading all this stuff. No access to daddy's money. Okay. It does hold mortar tubes, but it also. Bye. Where'd I go? Let me pull this off the wall. And you can go to the website, Redbeard's Fireworks Showcase. But this is a musket shot, so it was kind of a surprise discovery. I was selling those Scurvy Dogs, and I thought, oh my gosh, they're so expensive to ship. I shipped one out to, I'm trying to think, Pyro Nation, Rob, of course. I shipped one out to him first, and to, man, a whole bunch of people, including Barbecue Rando, of course. And so what I discovered is that, I mean, they're expensive to ship. They were $28-30 to ship to the East Coast. That's a lot of money. Cody B? Yeah, and Cody B as well. You're right. And then I discovered, I mean, I know it's really stable having 3 of those together, but what about one? What if we just have one? Would it be stable enough to hold a cake and not flip over? So that's kind of how it started. So the Scurvy Dog was first. Then the musket shot, this one's got a hole in it. I was experimenting with barrage candles to see if that, those bigger bases go in there. But so this has holes in the side, and the pegs will go in. And I'm not going to do the whole demo for you, but most of you know the pegs go in the side, and they hold cakes square up against it. Big T Pyro uses this a lot, and there you go. And so then after that, I went, wait a minute, this thing could also hold other stuff. Yellow Groove, you're right. Awesome. He's cool too. I've not talked to him for a little while. But then I developed a screen, or actually the topper first. And the topper will hold Roman candles, will hold a mortar tube, and rockets. Anyway, so this is kind of like the first real like rocket utility box. I know I saw WF Boom. They have a great little rocket holder as well, and I believe mine was out before them, but it's, you know, it's enough different, and it's cool. It's really, I like what they've done with theirs too. So then after that, then I thought one day I was actually moving. I was just moving mortar. I had PVC tubes. I didn't even have regular mortar tubes. I had PVC tubes, and I was getting them off the workbench, and so I just threw. It's so weird. I just threw as many as I could in the box, and I'd never thought about using this, you know, as a mortar deal. Strobe rocket rack. Yeah, that's a good question. I think that will work in the big one that comes out. So for the small one, I don't think. I think the weight is going to be too heavy. But I discovered that these things fit, like 6 of them, pretty easily. And then so just naturally, I went like, okay, what can I use to make it fit? Now this is not going to fit. This is actually designed for the other one, but so that's the concept. So this goes over that one and slides all the way down, and it's not going to slide all the way down because there are pins in this one, but that's it, and that's how that came about. And on to bigger and better things. All right, you guys and girls. We do have some left, so if you haven't ordered anything and you want some for Christmas, or you want to buy one for someone for Christmas, oh, and we have I was just going to say, so we have a few. We don't have a ton left. I have maybe 6 or 7 of the musket shots that don't have anything on them. I have probably about 10 already with the toppers on them. I've got the rocket racks as well. So if you want a, you guys know what it is. If you guys want the bottle rocket rack, that sucker is still available as well. I've got about 24, 25 of them. Philly D must be on. And several, he's bought a bunch of stuff. So cool, you guys are awesome. But it just helps me keep on going. You know, I appreciate it. It helps me come up with new ideas. But if you guys want that, they're still available too. And then hopefully, if I stop talking, I've been talking for 20 minutes, then I'll get to drilling some holes so that we can continue this rack. And then I'll have 10 of these things on sale, the big Cannon Blast XLs, they'll be called, and you can customize your color. You pay me the money, I'll put the color on it, it's fine. And it's not, yeah, it wasn't intended to sell for a big, what up, Philly? A big amount, so $129 is a lot, and it doesn't come with tubes, but just all the availability of what you'll be able to do with it, I think you'll like it a lot. Yeah, rocket launch pad. And speaking of which, since Orcus, you brought that up, I'm gonna grab something really quick. Damn. Pardon my language. Okay. So it started, actually this is like, I think my first prototype. Whoa, I know. Oh, Redbeard said a bad word. So it started as this. The way it started is actually Barbecue Rando. We were talking one night, and I don't remember if we were texting or a phone conversation. I'm breaking it. I think we were talking, but he said, you know, hey, I have this idea for you. You should make I believe he said a bottle rocket, something that'll shoot bottle rockets. I'm like, what do you mean? Complete bundle package. I'll get to that. Man, I just don't have a ton of products, so it makes it hard to do huge discounts and packages together too. But I do have something special that's coming out that'll help save money if you guys want to buy anything. Back on that, so Barbecue Rando said, hey, you know, there's no bottle rocket anything. Can you make something that like attaches to the musket shot or something or whatever? And then I thought, okay, you know, what do they call this? Metal. It's basically, what do you call that? I can't even talk. You guys will tell me. It's not quite chicken wire, but it's basically that, right? But it's squares. These are 1/4 inch. So then I thought on my mind, that's cool. Maybe I can do chicken wire, and then if I put something through it, it's gonna actually that came later. So I went out to the dollar store and bought up tons of little frames. I still have a bag of them, just different frames, because I thought I would use those picture frames and I could staple this to it, but it really looked crappy. It was really, it didn't look good, but at least helped me with the idea and sizes. And then these pieces are basically existing lengths that I used to make these boxes. So it was pretty easy to do that. And then the next thing is I thought, how am I going to attach this? Okay, we can put this on top of the musket shot. It's very cool. But then I thought, hey, making legs would be great. So the first idea for legs was basically this. So just a piece of wood that we bring down here. Thank you, Philly D. No discount, just everything in one package. Oh, I get you. I get you. That's cool. What, is that package for you? Okay. And then this was the leg deal. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. It looks like a little picnic table or something. But and then I thought, well, wait, I can just put pegs in there. So I found these lawn spikes and essentially turned into this is kind of an early prototype too, but it turned into this. So the spikes go in, and I sent one of these off to Cody, and he made a funny video, and I think there's over 50,000 people that watched it. And within about, I mean, we didn't sell hundreds or anything, but we didn't even sell 100. We sold maybe 30 or so in, you know, a week or something. It was quick. It was pretty fast. So that was a lot of fun. But anyway, back to package deals. At some point, I'd love to. You know, before I was going down to Red Apple, this when the whole pandemic hit, I was working. I was talking to Red Apple about potentially being in their stores, and that hasn't happened yet. But I made a huge order of boxes, and that's really the last time that I've done it. So I'm really down to not a ton of them, but yeah, that's a good idea to do all of them together. But I will tell you, so for my deal, if you haven't bought anything yet or you want to buy something, we're gonna do. They don't offer free shipping on a purchase of, I think it's 44 or more. So you'll have to buy like a musket shot and something, or you know, the rocket launch pad and something. But that could save, you know, people pretty good amount of money for shipping, because I know shipping is not cheap all the time. I mean, sending one of these out is usually about 8 to 12, depending upon where you live, 8 to 13. And then a musket shot or a scurvy dog can be, like I said, 25 or more. So I think that's pretty good savings for you. And I'll eat that, no big deal. Okay. And then we will have, like I said, I'm trying to get these things done, and then we'll have those out hopefully before Christmas. And two of them are already slated, one for Cody B and one for Big T Pyro. They're both going to show that. Awesome, thank you. Or just tell people about it. You know, I appreciate it if you can't afford to buy one, and they're not bad. It's like 35 bucks for this with the topper, or 45 and you get both toppers. So that's kind of the package deal. So you can do mortars and stuff too. And that's it. So we'll see if there's more stuff coming out in the future. But I was going to tell you that. Let's see if we can reconnect. Don't go anywhere, you guys. Okay, I'm live again. I don't know. We'll see. What is happening? Did I hit something? Huh. Oh, you guys still there? Oh, there I am. I know, it was doing that for me too. We made it. Awesome. Potato. Yeah, whatever. I am potato. So, I don't know what I was telling you. Oh, yeah. It's back. Yay. It's so exciting. Saturday Night Show with Redbeard. The camera guy's going to get fired. Wait, that is me. Uh, so, let's see. So, Cody B and Big T Pyro, they're going to demo those. And we'll see. Sacktown Pyro wants the first one. Maybe I'll Never mind. It's funny. He asked me if I was gonna number them. If I number them, he'd get them. As if I'd be famous someday. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think it's it's cool. But anyway, um, alrighty. All right, so I'm just gonna put together. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, that's the beauty of it. Like when you don't know what you're doing, you're not necessarily doing anything wrong until you discover it's wrong. But but I did build. So over here we got this. What do we got? Does Sacktown get those limited magnets? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't remember. I that's a good question. Sacktown, did you get the limited magnets? Where are they anyway? I've got. There's one up here. I actually have, I think, I don't know, 8 or 10 more sets of these online. It's $10, but one of them has my signature on there. It's pretty funny. Okay, alrighty. But I did learn a thing or two in woodworking, and just trying to figure out how to do things faster. But it's hard to see. But this wood here, there are lines here. I've got this clamp down to my real expensive drill press here. You'll see. I think I have one. Yeah, you better check. Uh, and what I'm doing is this just allows me to set the board and have similar holes in each of these boards that are going on the inside. I really enjoy your. Thanks. Me too. This is fun. Um, so it allows me to put a hole basically 1 inch from each side, and then there's a certain amount of space that I need on the left side and the right side, so that when you put those cakes in, you've got enough space. And I think you're really gonna love them, whoever gets one of these, because you're gonna be able to do cakes like 4 inches in height all the way up to, whatever will fit inside the box, but 14 by 16. Now, I don't think 500 grams tip over very often, but I did hear from Big T, and I don't think he's on tonight, that in pro shoots and stuff like that, they require you to either brace your cakes, like you've got to tape 3 together, or you got to stake them into the ground. But he's thinking maybe having in a box device like this, for the pro shows would suffice. So we'll see. He's gonna try it out and see. I don't know if I can like mass make them at a discounted price for the pro dudes, but that's a possible venue. So anyway, this is it. I'm just going to throw on my glasses here, and I'm not ignoring anyone. You guys can chat. What's going on? Oh, there you are. Thank you. I hope you got a chance to try that thing out. And I was going to tell you that the one of the challenges of the tubes, Mickey's Fireworks, he just purchased a musket shot with a topper as well for the mortars. And one of the challenges with that one and creating that topper is that when I discovered Jason in what working tools do you use? Really crappy ones, but they work. I'll tell you. I discovered when I went down to Las Vegas area and met up with Jason, and Jay Safe and Sane was there. And when I brought Jason toppers for his scurvy dog, it didn't work. Yeah, cheap drill press. There you go. That's one. This is from Harbor Freight. I've been using it since day one. I broke the side piece that allows it to come back up on its own. Pretty much I worked 11 hours. Dang. That's a long work day. I worked as well. You can see I'm still in my Acura jacket, but not 11 hours. And I get to sit, so that's probably not good for my body. Oh no. But Jay Safe is saying, so when I brought them the topper didn't, one of Scurvy Dogs did not even fit the tubes. So unfortunately the box was a little bit narrow, wouldn't allow it. So the challenge has been making the topper that will fit the tubes and stay together, and it's difficult. So some of the toppers that I built will fit fiberglass tubes, and some of them will fit the DR11 tubes. You drive an Acura? Sweet. Me too. Actually, they're really good to the employees. Acura helps employees out with leases. So they actually pony up $400 a month towards a lease, which is very helpful. So I worked for them for 10 years. Then I went over to Honda to manage an internet department for a very high volume store in Santa Clara, and then back over there. Can I? Oh, Red Beer can get you a great deal for sure, for sure. All right, you guys, let's see what we got going on here. Let's move this. I might miss your comments. Apologize. Man, no, I haven't, and I don't. You know, I don't. Yeah, I've got tools, but I actually sell cars, so I've never worked in a shop, and I admire all that knowledge that you guys have about cars. I know Sacktown Pyro knows all about cars. He owned an Acura before as well. I think he works on larger vehicles. All right, so let's check this out. Man, I know I got like a janky setup, but it works for me. Should I throw a glove on just to like show a little bit of safety? Okay. Yeah, I gotta get my whoopsie. I gotta get my shop vac out here to get some of this, the tailings out. So that is about it. This is exciting, watching a drill press. But I basically set the bottom landing so that the press wouldn't go all the way through the sides. And I think that's my last one on this side. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, pretty good. It lines up. You can see I got some burrs in there, but that's it. And the pegs ultimately are going to go on here. These will be on the side. So any of you guys shopping for for New Year's or anything like that? I don't really do much in California. They'll offer party poppers and snaps and stuff at Costco, but that's about it. We don't really get much. I'll find a way to. Man, I hate this glove. It doesn't allow me to move quickly. I have no grip. Alright, I'll finish this and then stop for a minute. Alright, what's that? See, you guys all left. No, you're still there. Okay. Some of you. There we go. So, dang it. Pardon my language. All right, I should have done the other side because it's actually the nicer finished side. This is bad. New York case is in. Very nice. We can burn. Okay. You live in California? The only thing I'm going to be burning is my hand on the stove or grill, perhaps. Unfortunately. Here. I was going to say California is pretty funny. So California Safe and Sane, they got a bunch of labels on the fireworks, and I have, what do I have in here? I don't have much. I got a little set. I got no. Pull it down. Okay, anyway, I have stuff up here, but I'm going to pull it down. I'll probably hurt something. Is there a Cody in here? Cody B. Oh my gosh, what's up? So we're just talking about, we're doing a bunch of drilling, and I was talking about the Cannon Blast XL that I'm working on for you, which is going to be blue. But basically, big. It's going to be this huge size. And congratulations on all your subs, Cody, by the way. So we're basically just going through, I'm showing how the jig is working to drill out some of the holes for that side and talking fireworks a little bit. And some people, it's funny, you know, you see fountains and stuff. We talk about California, man, like a tenth of all the fountains you see out there are legal in California. Really not very many, because the ones that are really legal in California are the ones that go through the state fire marshal, and they do all the checking and stuff. So I guess all those companies just decided, okay, if it's a fountain, we're gonna slap that little logo on the side. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a logo they put on the side that probably to them indicates it's a fountain. But in the state of California, you're not allowed to bring anything in either. You're not allowed. Yeah, and there are 300%. You're absolutely true. They are 300%. You're not allowed to bring anything into the state. The stands are only open from June 28th to July 6th at the latest, and some places start, July 1st. So, Cody, you got any new videos you're working on? He left. Later, guys. I don't know. Anyway, I'll text you later. But anyway, so that's kind of the case. But a lot of, you'll see fountains. Yeah, there you are. You do. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I think that's all you do. Just make videos and try not to set things on fire. I know when he first demoed the rocket launch pad, it was taking a while because he didn't want to catch anything on fire. And I hope it's okay to share that. I mean, of course, you don't want to catch things on fire. But that video was pretty cool. And it just hit over like 50 million subs. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more orders for that. So I'll have to put out another video soon to do that. Orcus. Dude, Orcus gave me some cool firecrackers, by the way. What do they have in there? They were like rose water or rose, I don't know. There was some smell to them. They were heck loud. They were very cool. So when we were at Moapa, yeah. Those things were amazing. We shot those off. Missed Sky Graffiti there, but I met Sky Graffiti in Pahrump. But those are really cool, man. All right, I didn't have as much. Oh, no, I think we had fun. We shot a couple cakes out there. One of them was, and Cody, I don't know if you shot this one, but if you haven't, pretty cool. Have you shot this one? Maybe. Mystery Machine. So I cut the artwork on this one because I thought it was really cool. Had really nice color in there. I don't know that there are any, all noise breaks, salutes, whatever you want to call them, in that one. But this was cool. It had the double fuse on it too. 2 fuses on, one in the bottom. Excuse me, both on top in different spots. But this was a cool one. Well, that's about. There we go. Thanks for coming on to the channel. Yeah, I know there are only 15 here, and but that is very cool. Any current promo codes going on? Look at you, Sacktown. So yeah, actually, funny you mentioned that. Hey Cody, are there any current promo codes? Not the Red Apple promo code. I got my own Red Apple. It's Redbeard. Save $10. By the way, there's another video dropping for me on that one. But yeah, there is. Use mine in description for 10% off. Yeah, of Redbeard's Fireworks Showcase. So there's a Cody B10 code to save 10% off of Redbeard's Fireworks Showcase stuff. And then there's going to be another really nice little thing going out. We're going to have, there you go, 10% off of me. That's not much. We're going to have a thing. So coming up, I don't know, I should probably do it this weekend. But Cody, we're going to have a discount code that people that purchase just $45 in product. That's not much. That's like a musket shot with both toppers is $45. You get free shipping. And you got to use Cody B. I can't remember the code, but I have several of them, and there are several of you that help promote the products. But Cody Cody has a code, and let's see. You could choose your favorite pyro, but Cody's here now, so choose Cody. But I'll announce that later. But it's free shipping. Purchasing, you can get a $45 in product and above. So buy a scurvy dog, buy 2. I don't have too many of those left. Yeah, gotta make the money. Absolutely. Now, this is a lot of fun. And Cody has been one of those early adapters. Uh-oh. I don't know what's being said right now, but hang on a second. Okay. Hey, you're a moderator now, Cody. So anyway, Cody has been one of those that I reached out to him early on and just had this idea of a scurvy dog, and we talked on the phone. I think you were at you were at a big show. What is it? PGI or something. You were at something, and he was just really cool. Cody is a cool dude, and really nice. Turned out to be a nice friend, and it's just always there if I need to talk to him about stuff, and very encouraging, because this is kind of a tough business, and a lot of people are pretty stinky. Was turned out by Cody. Timed out. What? Wait a minute. I don't know what happened. Hey, what's going on, Justin? There you go. And and so Cody was really encouraging about that. I don't know if he left or what happened there, but all right. Anyway, so Cody's been cool, and as always, just why did GA get entire? I have no idea. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, a lot of excitement going on. I don't know if there was some. I'll have to go back and read some of this stuff. But as I was saying, he's been really cool and humble, and there you are. Well, I saw something happen. I don't know what it was, but but very cool. So every time I send him a product, he gives me ideas, and we talk about stuff, and has just always been supportive. There were some people that made like a video early on. Do you remember that, Cody, of the of tape in a rock or something like that, and sort of making fun of the product, and man, it's really evolved. I'm glad I didn't listen to all that negative garbage out there. That people actually like this stuff and they buy it, and it's cool. So no, not making a ton of money, but hopefully helping people not burn their houses down, and make some friends along the way, and I really just, honestly, you guys, I haven't yet put full force out to try to get all the stuff to distributors and stuff. I know Cody's had some ideas of some people, and I've reached out to one. Thanks, man. But it kind of scares me, because if all of a sudden someone wants something and I'm not able to produce 1,000 or 100 like very quickly, it's a timely process. Cody, I was telling everyone earlier that I don't know if you saw the other videos, but this is the center sleeve. This is not your particular center sleeve, but this, well, it could be. No, it can't. I already made yours. Here, let's see it. Hang on, here it is. This is actually yours. Check it out. So this is the center sleeve. It's got a little dust on there for the big Cannon Blast XL. This is going to go in the center, and you'll see the screen right here will hold bottle rockets, because there's a screen on the inside, and then there's a bottom there, and then the top part here, these holes here are going to hold, thank you, are going to hold bigger rockets. Okay, so these will hold these. I mean, they easily fit in there, I think, and I'm breaking it. Isn't that nice? But these will hold these, and when it's in the box, it's angleable, so you'll be able to turn it whatever degree you want. And then I don't know if these will hold strobe rockets, but you're gonna have 16 holes, and it's doubled up, one on one side, one on the other side, and this piece of wood prevents the rockets in the center from sliding through. But I don't know if they'll fit strobe rockets. It's almost an inch in diameter. I don't know how big those are, but it'll fit some Roman candles, of course, and other things. Hey, what's going on? And this will go in the center of that box, and then off to each side there's going to be actually, let me get the box real quick. You're going to have the mortars, the tubes. So here's kind of like what it's going to look like. Stroves are huge. Yeah, have 2 sticks, right? And that's all right. I've seen them, and they hinge on it. But so this is going to go inside the frame. Where's the frame? So I got all the frame. I have all these already put together, just not the boxes yet. And so this is basically going to set in here, and I got to find a frame that'll work for yours. But off to the side of each of these is going to be where mortars will go. So you have a 12-shot rack plus this thing, and then on the inside you're going to hold cakes all the way up to 14 by 16. So there you go. And there is a discount code for Redbeard's Fireworks Showcase, and that, of course, is CodyB10. So you can save 10% off. A lot of you have taken advantage of that. And I've got another code coming out soon. So if you want to hold off for a couple days while I make that, then you guys can save with Cody's code. And you're going to get free shipping on purchases that are up there. CodyB10. There you are. Dude, we have no live, do we? Buy fireworks. Ah. So that's it. So this should be out soon. And like I said, Cody, I actually reached out to Cody and asked him what color he likes. So blue is his color. So these 3 are going to be blue. And I also mentioned that the box itself is going to be stained black. And also the top is going to be stained black. And for 10 people that decide to buy this product, and when it's all finished and done, I mean, I was telling you guys, it takes about an hour just to make this thing. It's not like, you know, it's not a regular 18-shot rack. It will hold mortar tubes too, but so it's a lot of time. I've been working on this for a long time. So these are going to sell for $129 without tubes. So it's a bunch of money, but hopefully, you know, whoever decides to buy it will like them. There'll be some features. You guys will be able to pick the colors that you want the tops to be. The sleeves, man, we've been running almost an hour. I appreciate it. You guys have been troopers sitting here. I think I'm kind of boring in general, so for you guys to be on. My wife is probably watching too. I don't know. What are you doing out there? But anyway, so that is the main project we're working on right now. Sup? We got a lot of people here, or 15. The people that count are here. But this product should be out, I don't know, it's gonna take me a little while. So hopefully within about a week or so. And if you are interested in it, you guys can message me if you want. I could kind of start a waiting list. You guys can, don't do it here, but do it, you can go to my email, which is Brian, BRIAN, at redbeardsfireworksshowcase.com. Yeah, I've got my own email there. That goes to one of my Gmail accounts. But you can do that and kind of put your name on a waiting list if you're interested. And then we'll have different color. I'd rather listen to you to support your channel, regardless of you being boring, which you're not. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people have been very supportive. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Even though my head is like cut off. Looks like I absolutely have no hair, and kind of look like pretty much half bald. When does Cali open their stands on New Year's? Yeah, man, not at all. Not at all. No stands. Back in the year 2000, when it hit 2000, they opened them. And I was living in Elk Grove at the time, near Sacramento. Now I'm out in Sunnyvale. But thank you. Apparently I'm not boring. I'm boring. Let me put this back. Man, I don't really have fireworks to show you guys. Not too much anyway. What's over here? Okay. I do have a... Oh, did you guys see that? Did I just flash? Did I just flash something? I do have like the most amazing California assortment like ever. Message deleted by Sacktown. Come on, Cali. The you guys want to see it? The most amazing California assortment ever, like all time. No, it's not like a $600, the big one or whatever the heck they're called. Let's see it. You ready? It's so funny. You guys have seen it. You guys know me. I show you my pictures. Okay. Hey, baby. Okay. See you, man. Uh. Uh-oh. All right. Well, have a good night, Cody. I'm dropping glasses here. Here we go. You guys ready? Pop, 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 pop. Boom. It is. Yeah. All right. This is the Uncle Sammy from DFS. All right. Collectors. This is super collectible. No, I don't know. I think we paid. I talked Beast into buying a couple of these, or one. I think about one. Kind of crappy, but I think it was cool. And it was like, did we talk about it? It was like $12 or something. It's pretty good for California standards. This is like super duper, because they're usually like 3 to 4 times, what you can buy them elsewhere for retail, wholesale sometimes. I don't know. But I do like that one. And you said Centennial. Thank you. We'll leave that there. And then I've got, I kind of nerded out and I bought this one too. You guys might have bought this one. But this is the TNT Centennial. As a brand, I don't necessarily always like their stuff. But sorry, Monkey. I know you love TNT. But we're kind of forced to. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like water, right? You gotta have you gotta have water, so it's around and you have it. But if you had other things to drink all the time, then you might not have water. So I think TNT is kind of like that. But TNT is kind of like fluorinated water that's overpriced. Uh, uh, so, but this particular one, I think it was $110 at the stands, and these are some amazing aerials that are in here. Um, the backpack. Oh, interesting. See, I like all those backpacks too. Winda had a great backpack that had, hold on, the Centennial. Okay. I think next year, they'll probably have some of these. Yeah, 300% overpriced. I got some sort of deal. I don't know what it was, but I wound up giving an extra $100 to the stand just because I was helping support them. So, what was I gonna say? I think next year, probably, if you live near a super center, they always have the stuff that's left over, and it's hard for me to believe that all of the Centennial stuff sold out, so they'll probably have it watered down. I'm not sure. Drink 1 cup, get 1 free. Buy, pay for 3. We had a discussion about this recently too, on Discord. If you're not on the Discord server, there's a couple good fireworks things there. So anyway, I'm just rambling, you guys. All right, so they'll probably have these at the Super Center. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Let me get it out. And they might be even on sale. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right. Discontinued, exactly. Just like all those awesome 70% off items that weren't really at the regular stands. That kind of sucked for most people. I think I visited maybe 9 or 10 stands for TNT in one day, and barely, if I hadn't got my stuff at the Super Center, I would have only wound up with like 6 spiral lights and a couple of the Cool Breeze. But what is that? Discord. Oh, there you go. There's the link. Yeah, so TNT is kind of stinks. Don't like all the practices, In some instances, though, I think at Sacramento, they may help keep fireworks there, because there was some talk about potentially not having fireworks allowed there. But, there's a ton of money in that for TNT, and of course the programs that it benefits. Hey, you guys, we are on like one hour. It's amazing that you guys stuck around for that long. But I'm gonna go in now and say hi to the family and what's up. Sorry to check out now, but it's like almost past my bedtime. Just teasing. Anyway, it's been nice and awesome, guys. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. You guys know how to get a hold of me. All right, later.